You switched the camera on me early.
You pointed at me.
I know. I was gonna say actually, like, no, you didn't change the camera on me early because
Yeah.
I gave you the signal.
Yeah.
I just wasn't looking at the screen. Anyway, welcome to this week's edition of the Kentucky Hop Round Boys. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor. In the studio with me tonight, as always, my two best friends in the whole wide world, the man behind the scenes, the man behind the cameras. He is the Lefford Slope and Dusty B.
What's going on, folks? How's it going?
Man, I seen something that is going to help you out. Ask me in a minute about the commercial that I saw. It's going to blow you away.
Is it like medication?
Just ask me about the commercial
Okay.
here in a few minutes here. Also in the studio with us tonight, as always, I can't say he's my right-hand man that sits on my left side because that's usually Dusty B. Mm-hmm. But he's my left-hand man who sits on my right side, and his name's Chubby Friendly.
Hey, everybody.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, nothing.
You know, I was having a real good week until me and Dusty B came down here, and we got the bomb dropped on us. For those of you watching live, you already know this.
He dropped a bomb on. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Gotta get it. Good. You gotta get it.
For those of you watching live, though, you probably already know this. YouTube has banned us from live streaming for 90 days until October 13th.
Dude, that's a long time.
That is a long-ass time.
Yeah.
That's like Walking
3
Dead will
months.
be close to be coming back then.
That's like after my birthday.
Yeah.
And the bad thing is the 13th is on a Saturday.
Yeah. So
like
like
the
the
day
day
after.
after we do a show,
Yeah.
we can start coming back and live streaming. Now, I think this is a total bullshit reason.
I'm blaming Bruce.
I'm blaming
Fuck
Bruce too. Like 2 years ago, Bruce had this idea. There was a guy who, it was at the Minnesota Vikings game, I believe, who was like, had his hand in his pocket, giving it this number to himself,
He was jerking
right?
off.
Yeah, he was jerking off full on.
In his pants.
Inside his pants. An old Chubby Friendly
Yeah.
move from back in the day.
Oh.
You jerked
Yeah.
off in your pants before?
We're not going
he just giggled. Like,
we're not going into that right now. But
sorry, man. I didn't mean to bring
But
that
Bruce
up.
had this idea: take that video of that dude jerking off in his pants, and take the Jackin' It song from South Park, and put that over top of it and put it up on YouTube page. Great idea. Got us like 25,000 hits. It was awesome. Got us a little bit of attention there, and the rest is history. 2 years later, YouTube is just now coming back, saying that we violated its guidelines of use or whatever because it shows sexual activity.
I mean, I guess it is kind of sexual activity, but you don't see anything.
It's implied that he was jerking off.
I mean, so is
You don't
this.
actually, yeah. You
But
don't.
is Facebook going to ban me for this?
Yeah. You never know. we could be on the ban train just
Yeah.
like Bruce.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 years goes by. We don't hear nothing about this video, and then all of a sudden today, they want to hit us with like
Of all days.
Yeah, of all days, hit us with a strike on our account, bans us from live streaming for 90 days.
And that's the thing. They don't ban us from anything else. They're like, we'll just ban you from live streaming.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like on
We'll
the
ban you from what you use the most.
on our YouTube page, you can click. Well, not you guys can, but we can, and we can click and see like the details of it or whatever. And the only thing that is taken away from us is our live streaming. We can post videos. We can still access our whole Google account, all that shit. It literally just says that live streaming is disabled, and we're banned for 90 days, or blocked for 90 days from doing a live stream. And that's just bullshit. So
I agree. Fuck YouTube.
Hashtag YouTube jail. Hashtag fuck YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube jail.
That's some bullshit. I've never been kicked off of any social media in my entire life. I was doing so good, and then I get hit with this YouTube ban.
Yeah, I've never been banned for anything at all.
Yeah, we're not. In ways, we're like Bruce, but in some ways, we're not. Like Bruce is probably banned from Facebook right now. I'm pretty sure he is, but he gets kicked off social media. Like as soon as he gets back, he's kicked off again.
Yeah, well, I think people are trolling him. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what he'll post, they'll be like, "Oh, it's offensive." Ban.
Yeah.
Or
All them alt-right fuckers get on there and they're
Yeah.
like, fuck Bruce Leonard. Let's just report his ass and get his ass banned.
Yeah.
You know, and, whatever. But, I'm not really blaming Bruce for it because it was a funny video. I liked it.
No, I'm
You
not.
know,
No,
I
I was
mean,
just being a dick.
If you want to get technical about it, I'm the one who fucking edited the video together. So it's more just as much my fault as his. I could have been like, no, Bruce, I'm not going to fucking do that. It's a stupid fucking idea.
We both were like, "That's great. Let's do it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did it. So yeah, so for the next 90 days until I guess it would be October the 20th.
Yeah.
Will be our next live video after the ban. So
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
So depending if we get a lot of love for doing this on Facebook, we might just stick to doing it to Facebook. Fuck it. But
yeah, we switched from Facebook to YouTube because it was just easier to upload videos.
Yeah.
It was already there.
the only reason that we did YouTube, like we used to do Facebook Live, and it was fine. We never had any problems out of it. But the only reason that I was like, hey, you know what? Let's just live stream straight from YouTube, saved me the work of having to re-upload the video from like my computers here to YouTube and going through that whole process. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just cut out the middleman, essentially, and just go straight to YouTube. We'll share the video on Facebook and blah, 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 you know?
Did you see that?
Yeah, there's some major fucking lightning going on.
Crazy.
So at any point,
See that?
Yeah.
at any point in this live stream video, it is a possibility that we could go completely dark. Again, for like the second time since we've been back in the studio here. So if that happens, we will join you momentarily. Which I hope to fuck we don't. I hope we can get through an hour and just be like, you know what? Better not fucking chance it. We're done. Yeah, but we still got like 55 minutes, so we're good. So yeah, so fuck YouTube. We're in YouTube jail.
YouTube jail.
I feel like a con, you know.
Yeah, man. Feels like we did something dirty.
Like, what are you in for? Oh man, I uploaded a video of some dude jacking off in his pants.
Hopefully they see that we actually deleted the video.
Yeah, like I deleted the video. Yeah, maybe. But like I said, if we get lots of Facebook love, you know, we might just say fuck it and let's keep doing Facebook. Tell us in the comments if you guys are watching this or if you're going back and watching it later. Just let us know. Should we stay on Facebook? Should we go back to YouTube? The power's in your hands. We want to do whatever we can to make the show more accessible to you guys.
Nobody's probably watching because we're not doing anything stupid.
Probably not. You got to do stupid shit anymore to get a lot of views on YouTube.
Pretty much.
Or Facebook, for that matter.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, we could do stupid stuff, but we really want to stick to that level.
Not really, no. I mean, I thought my little lunch videos were doing pretty good. Some of them got like 200 views, which...
Holy shit! Y'all see me jump like a bitch?
that was some major lightning right there.
That was some crack right there.
That was like close by.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys could hear it in the video or not, but there's some major storms going on in Independence right now.
Woo.
Dusty B
like
may need to go change his shorts, man.
Jesus Christ, man.
Do you need to go check? You need to
Dude,
go wipe?
Did you see me jump?
I got some paper towels over there, man. Yeah, I saw you jump. Your jumping scared me more than the lightning did.
Dude, man, I was like I got shot.
Oh, let's see. Let's go check out the. Yeah, we got a couple people watching. It looks like. Don't know if they're still watching. It doesn't say. No, it just says one person.
Sam.
What's up, Sam Dixon, aka Dick Sampson? So, but yeah, that's been the excitement to my week was coming down here.
Yeah, how was y'all's week?
It wasn't too bad, man. Wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Chubbs, you were saying something, and I kind of wanted to talk about this.
Go ahead.
Like we got banned from YouTube, James Gunn got fired from Disney.
Yes, he did.
Directing the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, right?
That dude made his money, though. So he's like, screw it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame him. I'd be like, hey, fuck it. Fire me. I'll collect unemployment.
He's still going to get money from every Guardians of the Galaxy that's rented, streamed.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and I think there's such a fan base for those movies because it was such a dark horse movie. I mean, before Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, it had its fans and everything, but the movies were, I mean, the comics weren't like probably the least popular because you got to think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 came out after it was like maybe Iron Man, Hulk.
It came out after the Avengers.
Well, after Avengers 1.
Yeah.
That was like the next movie.
Yeah.
And nobody was expecting much. And that movie exploded.
It was a good flick, dude. I like the first one and the second one.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 exploded.
There's a lot of big names in the movies, though.
Avengers 3, when they were introduced into the Avengers.
Yeah.
A couple best scenes of the movie, I would argue.
Can I be honest with you guys?
Go ahead.
when I saw every time, like before I saw that movie, and I would watch that trailer.
What, the movie you saw like without us?
Yeah, the movie I saw without you guys.
Thanks, Dick.
I showed Dusty B my popcorn tub too. I was like, check us out.
Like, look at this. This is what I got. Had a hole in the bottom of it. So like, who are you with, man?
It was a big hole too.
Yeah, no, it was tiny. It was like needle.
But like, I don't know why. Maybe it was because like I get so invested into those movies. But every time I'd see that trailer, like before the movie even came out,
the Infinity War 1, the Infinity War movie trailer.
Yeah. And it showed like them being introduced to like Thor and all that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't ask me why, but I'd get teary eyed.
You know, I cried for the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Now, see, I didn't cry during the movie. I just cried during the trailer because I was just like I said, I'm so invested in the movies and in the characters that it was like so, like they were happy tears. You know, like I was so happy they were finally merging them into one movie, and I don't know why, but like the first couple of times I saw the trailer, I'd tear up.
Yeah. Star-Lord can eat a dick.
Yeah,
he's the reason why Thanos is still alive.
Yeah, fuck him.
That cocky asshole.
Yeah, Thanos did nothing wrong.
Spoiler wars, man.
Thanos did nothing wrong.
Hashtag Thanos did nothing wrong. All right, Hitler, calm down.
I think Thanos' plan was great. You know,
it wasn't bad.
No,
I mean, you know.
He could have doubled the resources in the galaxy. But
he killed his own daughter.
Yeah, instead of killing half the people, he could have just snapped his fingers and doubled everything. You know,
but he didn't
do
a judgment call had to be made.
Yeah,
and Thanos was the guy who had the gumption.
Did he kill Black Panther? I can't remember.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther's dead.
But dude, Ant-Man's gonna save everybody.
Yeah,
probably.
Hashtag
Ant-Man's
gonna save everybody.
Ant-Man saving everybody up in here. He is. I'm dead serious.
You know,
don't mourn your kids. Don't mourn your wife. Because Ant-Man's saving everybody up in here.
Collect the dust. Save them. Put them in a Ziploc bag. All right, go ahead.
Give them little vacuum things.
Yeah. Dustbuster.
Yeah, Dustbuster. That's it. Thank you. I don't know where I was going to go now.
It's cool.
Fuck it. But yeah, James Gunn.
Let's talk about why. Yeah. What he did.
First, let's talk about when he did it.
10 years ago.
So that was like Twitter's birth, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta think, Guardians 1 came out. Let's see. You guys.
But dude, I think if he would have did it, like
it wasn't 10 years ago. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think he would have came up by now. That's low for people to dig up shit like that. I hate that.
You gotta dig pretty deep.
It was like from what I've read, it was a troll that did it to him.
That dug up all the shit.
Yeah.
Like man, like what do you get accomplished out of that? Like
2014, so that's only 6 years ago.
No, that'd be 4 years ago.
Well, my bad.
Yeah, 4 years.
My math is bad.
That was the year I was married.
That's when the movie came out, right?
20, yeah.
But the tweets that he made were 10 years ago.
So 6 years prior. So
wow.
That's good math right there.
It's cool, bro. Kentucky.
He got a sim education. So
it is Kentucky.
So 10 years ago, he tweets. What does he tweet?
A lot of like pedophile,
like fisting little boys and weird
rape,
stuff like that. Yeah.
So I mean, like really graphic and gross and not funny stuff.
Right.
Even by back then standards was not.
I don't know,
funny.
man. I remember riding on the bus and some kids would say some shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you were reading me the tweets earlier, I was kind of like, why would somebody tweet that? But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, like, wow, that's pretty funny. You know, like it's kind of funny.
It's
but
dark.
I got a dark sense of humor
yeah.
too. So I don't know.
And I mean, like his statement coming out against it, or about the.
Yeah, what kind of statement did he make? Was he like, look, guys, it's 10 fucking years ago.
No.
I've changed as a person.
No.
I'm not the same guy.
What do you think Disney said? Like, we can't have you up here. You cannot come within like a 2-mile radius of anything Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is coming from an article by the Hollywood Reporter.
Disney once signed ICP to their record label. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah.
Hollywood Records. The Great Malenko
yeah.
was originally released on Hollywood Records, which is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
Disney owns the rights to the Great Malenko.
That's funny.
Well, they did. They probably sold them. But, yeah. So I don't want to hear Disney say, Whoopfest is going on right now.
Whoopfest is going on right now?
It's going on right now, yeah.
Oh, man.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now.
Right this
now.
second. There's some shit going down. I think it ends tomorrow.
Yeah, it does. I didn't know it was this week. I thought it was
Yeah.
like 2 weeks from now.
No. Going on right now.
We
So-
should still go up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this is what he said in a response. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Many people who have followed my career know when I started, I viewed myself as a provocateur, making movies and telling jokes that were outrageous and taboo. As I've discussed publicly many times, I've developed as a person, so has my work and my humor. He added, it's not to say I'm better, but I am very, very different than I was a few years ago. Today I try to root my work in love and connection and less in anger. My days saying something just because it's shocking and trying to get a reaction are over. My words of nearly a decade ago were, at the time, totally failed and unfortunate efforts to be provocative. His statement read, I have regretted them for many years since, not just because they were stupid, not at all funny, wildly insensitive, and certainly not provocative like I had hoped, but also because they don't reflect the person I am today or have been for some time. He continued, regardless of how much time has passed, I understand and accept the business decisions taken today. Even these many years later, I take full responsibility for the way I have conducted myself then. All I can do now, beyond offering my sincere and heartfelt regret, is to be the best human being I can be, accepting, understanding, committed to equality, and far more thoughtful about my public statements and my obligations to our public discourse. To everyone inside the industry, my industry, and beyond, I again offer my deepest apologies. Love to all.
Now let me ask you a question.
Shit, sorry.
I was like, what fucking camera angle is that?
Lightning.
Let me ask you this. Do you forgive James Gunn based on that apology?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Because as you were reading that, I was thinking, if Bill Cosby had came out with that same apology, would people forgive him?
No.
Yeah, but Bill Cosby physically did stuff.
Yes, he
This dude's just like, this is jokes.
But that's a good apology, though.
yeah.
Do you think that if James Gunn had wrote Bill Cosby's apology, people would forgive him?
No.
No?
No, because like
I don't
Bill
know.
Cosby was raping everybody up in there.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
For real.
Yeah.
Because
for
they're
real.
raping everybody up in here.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think if Bill Cosby had said some shit like that and just like admitted it, like, yeah, I raped some bitches. Sorry, y'all. It's not the person I am today.
Those actions don't reflect who I am today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's like 90.
Well, that brings up another question. Do you think a person can change over time? Like, do you think he should be held accountable for those tweets, or you think they should just sweep it under the rug and say, they're bad. He admitted he was wrong.
Not for
Let's-
the tweets, no.
Let's get. You don't think they should?
No.
No?
Well, let's
The
say
tweets,
this.
that's not physical.
The WWE.
Well,
But that's just like
that's
him
what
joking.
That's what I'm saying
Yeah.
for the tweets. Like,
Yeah.
do you think they were justified in firing him over something that he did 10 years ago?
The
when
reason why they're firing
you
is
could
'cause
say
the,
he was
the
technically a-
environment or the world we live in now.
exactly.
Right.
DC. That's
Right.
the reason why he's fired. They're like, Disney's like, well, we can't keep this dude on payroll if he's 10 years ago said something about this because people will start,
See, that just
If he
shows
made
the
those
lack
jokes-
of backbone in the
Go ahead.
corporate world now. Like,
Yeah.
this dude's making you millions, if not billions of dollars.
oh, dude, don't worry. Disney ain't hurting.
No, I know Disney ain't hurting, but this dude, he's a valuable commodity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who gives a shit if he said something 10 years ago? 10 years from now, somebody could be digging up this show, pointing it out like, look at this Jerry Saylor fucking guy. Yeah, he's like the mayor or the governor now. And look at this shit he used to do 10 fucking years ago.
He'd still do it.
I'd still be doing it. Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. I mean, what he did, what he does as an artist,
Right.
is just make these billion-dollar movies. So, are we losing something as a society by him not being able to make movies anymore?
No.
No. Is it fair? I don't think so. Because when he tweeted that stuff, it was 6 years before he made Guardians of the Galaxy. That was when the movie was released. So we could say when he was hired to do the movie, it was probably 5 or 4 years apart from his tweets.
Right.
So they made the decision to entrust that franchise to him 4 years after he wrote those tweets.
But do you think anybody went that far back then to look at his old tweets? Do you think they? How can I say this?
I don't
here?
think they did because I don't think back then that's really kind of like a thing.
That wasn't the world we lived in.
That's not the world we lived in.
That's true.
Yeah.
The world's going soft, man.
Like, have you ever looked at like your today, like your timeline, like this happened today on this day.
Oh, yeah.
On this date timeline, like you ever looked at
All
the shit
every
you
day.
posted, you're like, wow, that made no freaking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I post something, and I'm like that was like one long sentence. I had
yeah.
like no use of punctuation back
I
then.
used to post song lyrics
Yeah.
completely out of context.
Yeah.
And I look back at that now and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
What
exactly.
what gets me is when it goes so far back. Remember when it used to say like, it wouldn't just have what you typed, but it would say Jerry Saylor or Dustin Buchel is, and then
Yeah.
like you type something.
You'd have to
But-
write it in that, perspective.
But now it doesn't show the Jerry Saylor, Dustin Buchel is.
right.
It just says what you typed.
Right.
You know, so when you read it, you're just like,
That makes no sense.
yeah, that makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense. Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago. You know, something that
That means it was 2008, right?
Yeah.
So he posted that on Twitter in 2008.
Yeah.
Let
Dang,
me
that's
ask you
early
guys.
Twitter.
Wow.
Let me guys ask you
I'm
something.
surprised they still keep that stuff around.
I know.
Like, sorry to cut you off. There's usually
Really,
like a
okay.
drop-off date for like the data center and just like wipe that stuff. But
The other point I was going to make real quick is that if he had wrote those tweets yesterday, then yeah, he deserves to lose his
because
franchise.
because like you
That's
said,
some
it's
dark and weird
the
and
world we
twisted
live in.
stuff. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I would go, we need to start investigating that guy.
yeah.
Because, I mean, he's saying some weird
But
stuff.
did he say this or was it retweets that he said?
He
Because
retweeted the sickest thing that he did
was
was
a
a
retweet. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's just bullshit. But let me put this to you here. Okay.
We have,
so you.
four viewers. Sorry. to cut you
Oh,
off.
nice. Well, hi, 4 viewers.
Woo.
We've already discussed that you guys would not forgive Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's pretty much blacklisted. He can't do shit now, right?
Yeah.
He's going to
blacklisted.
jail.
Yeah, he's going to jail. Okay. R. Kelly pissed on girls,
Yeah.
underage girls.
Yeah.
Probably still has a record contract. Probably still on tour. Probably still making money.
You know they banned his stuff from Spotify and people like rioted.
Really?
Yeah, and they like put his stuff back on there.
That's freaking crazy. I don't know.
Where's Bruce Leonard?
Yeah. Well, we only got 3 viewers now. I don't know.
Because
But-
Bruce ain't here.
But yeah, I mean, think
Fuck
about
Bruce.
think about that though. Like R. Kelly, like I guess you could say he raped underage girls.
Well, he's like a
And-
cult type
and
thing.
pissed
now.
on
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, what's the difference between him and Bill Cosby? How come R. Kelly ain't in jail right now? Or how come he ain't gonna go to jail?
I mean,
How
I don't
come
know
James
about
Gunn
that whole.
got fired over some tweets? He didn't piss on nobody.
I mean, the whole R. Kelly thing. I don't know. Is there? I mean, there's videos of him pissing on chicks. Is it like, are the chicks like underage in the video?
Yeah, I
Or
think they were like
like
14, 15, something like that.
I mean,
I haven't
heard,
seen the video.
The thing is, which I've always wondered that too. Like,
he had
if
a
this is
relationship
such-
with Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was underage at the time that he was like grooming her and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, like if
Oh,
this is
yeah,
such
so I
a
forgot about old
prominent,
Aaliyah.
known thing, why hasn't he been in trouble? It was like the whole
For
Michael
real.
Jackson thing. Like if Michael Jackson, did the things people say to, why were people just like, okay, we're just gonna let that, or even
Because
saying,
it was never taken to court. It was all settled outside of court.
even like the thing with Harvey Weinstein, like which is sad that he. I mean, it's horrible that he did that, and like
If
I guess these chicks are afraid to
it's
get
not proven, it's not proven yet.
blacklisted.
Innocent until proven guilty. That's our American justice system here.
I mean, yeah, it is.
I ain't got my
but,
Make America Great trucker cap within reach, or I'd put it on.
Yeah, I mean.
You guys are listing a lot of like black celebrities that did something wrong, and then you bring up Harvey Weinstein. Jerry's like, wait a second.
Another reason to grab the hat, man.
I'm with you, Dusty B. I just want to put that out
Thank
there.
you, man. Thanks, man.
Harvey Weinstein's a monster.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
For the record, I don't know.
There was somebody else I was wanting to talk about too. That was just I don't know.
Anybody, man. Look at what's his name? Louis C.K.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like,
say that.
like he never like assaulted nobody. He just whipped his dick out and started jacking off.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
he
that's
pulled
a-
a Bruce Leonard.
That's a victimless crime, man. You know?
If Bruce ever gets big, we gotta break that story.
Oh yeah, we'll bring it back to the podcast he told us on. We'll be like, hey, this guy whipped his dick out on somebody before
In the car.
in the car.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, look at here." That's what I'm saying. Huh. Check this out. Huh.
But yeah, Louis C.K. Like that was like he exposed himself. That's pretty much it. Like, I mean, I take a piss outside every now and again. You know,
I mean,
that's the same as exposing myself.
like,
Granted,
for
I
like
don't face the neighbors.
Or like a chick walked in and he was like, "Hey, you want to look at my dick?" Or bam, like whips it out. Like,
Yeah.
there's some chicks who are kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, look at it.
But on
You know what I
the
mean?
on the scale of like just whipping your dick out,
Yeah.
pissing on underage girls, and then like straight up raping and drugging people, or
Whipping your dick out's the least.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
but it still ain't right. If they're not willing to want to see your junk, man.
I
it's
mean,
not, like-
okay.
I can understand like maybe
hypothetically
you're
here.
peeing and some chick busts in the door. You're like, oh shit, sorry. You know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, you want to look at the dick?
Let's just say you guys have seen the movie Waiting.
I got this
right?
weird egg. You want to see it?
Exactly. You guys have seen Waiting, right? Where the whole throughout the whole movie, there's the running joke of like exposing
Yeah.
your genitals
Yeah, that
to a
movie could
coworker.
be made today.
Yeah, well, it could be made today, but like that's just a thing. Like
Yeah.
if you guys walked down here and I turned around and had my balls
I used to do
squeezed
the
all tight.
gonzo in the brain all the time. In the
Yeah,
bat one.
I used to do the brain too.
Yeah.
The brain was like my thing.
I don't think he was doing it for laughs, though.
Yeah, but
It was a totally different.
would you guys press charges on me if I whipped my
Well, but
junk
we're
out
guys.
on you guys?
But we're guys.
And you were
But
like,
still.
like getting off on it. We might. I don't know.
Oh,
I
did
mean-
he like blow his load while this chick like walked in? Like,
I
hey,
mean-
look at this, bam. You know
I
what
think he
mean?
was just whipped it out and just started
Oh.
jerking it.
See, that's just weird.
And not only
I mean,
that, he
it's-
was
it's
making
awkward,
jokes
but-
about it and stuff too. Like it was kind of a part of his act as well.
Like talking
That
about
he
whipping
was
his
like,
junk out.
yeah, and doing
See,
it in
that's,
front of people.
That's kind of weird.
So see,
Yeah.
he could have been doing it for laughs then.
No, I don't think so.
He could have been doing it for material,
Oh.
bro.
You're like, hold up, I'm so
I
out of
think
material.
He was really ashamed
Let
of
me
what he
whip
was
this
doing,
out.
and he was trying to make it into comedy. I don't know. I can't speak for that. I don't think that there's a line. I don't think we should be making a differentiation between sexual crimes as if one's lighter than the other. They're all
Yeah.
violations of treating other people with respect and decency.
I'm trying to justify this so well
Well,
here.
there's a time and a place, and you should know the time and the place.
Well, you're alone in your hotel room and somebody walks in.
yeah, but you should know the person. Like if I don't know, I came busting in your hotel room and you whipped your dick out, I'd be like, whoa, dude, put that away. I'm not gonna press charges. I'm not gonna be afraid, or like, you know what I'm saying?
I sat in a bathtub while you took a shit, bro.
Yeah, but I didn't see your dick.
I didn't see yours either.
Exactly. So
Technically, I don't even think I smelled your shit.
you didn't. It was they were rabbit turds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But-
used to
but-
potpourri.
But still,
Yeah.
Let's change.
I don't
topics.
know. Yeah, let's move on. Let's check our Facebook live feed and see if we got
We
anything
have
here.
4. We had
4
5 for a
viewers.
second
What's
there.
going on? 4 viewers. Say hi in the comments. We'll say back. Might take us a minute. We're gonna move on
I'll
here.
give you a shout out. So what else? So what else happened this week, guys? Anything?
You said you had a good week up until.
Oh, ask me about the commercial I
So
seen.
the commercial. I was going to say. So
Now,
what's up with the commercial?
This is no shit. Okay.
Is it a?
Hold on. Let me just.
Okay,
This
let's
is
see
this is no shit. I actually saw a commercial for this, and I had the name of the medicine memorized.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now. It's called like I don't know. I can't think of the name of it. But it was a legit commercial, and it was like, "Gentlemen, are you curved below the waist?" And instantly, I was like, "Oh man, this is about leftward sloping dick syndrome." And sure enough, like they put enough innuendo into
Yeah.
this commercial
Yeah.
that basically was like, "Yeah, if your, penis slopes to the left, you might have a serious condition called something." I forgot what the
Dick
fuck
sloping
it's
to the left syndrome.
called. That's what I'd call it. And I was like, "Holy shit! Like this is like a real syndrome type thing."
Yeah.
And like they had a medicine for it and everything. And I was thinking like, can't you just take vitamin E to straighten that shit out? Like
Yeah.
that's what we learned to do.
Mhm.
That's what we were told to do.
That's what I was told to do when I was at work at one time. My dude told me. He was just. I think I've told this story before. I was like training this guy because it was like my last week, and I was training him, and all of a sudden out of nowhere he's just talking about his crooked dick. And I'm just kind of like, all right, dude. And then he's just like, you know how I fixed it? I'm like, how? He's like, vitamin E. I'm like, cool, dude, awesome. I'll make a note of that. It was just like, all right, man. So this is how you do it.
It's like a calcium buildup, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
like-
what that one girl told us.
Yeah, it's a calcium buildup
Mhm.
that just makes your penis slope to the left a little. It makes it curved where you
Yeah.
can piss around a corner if you had to.
They said there's like some that are like really bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be pretty bad if they're making a legit commercial for it on TV.
Yeah, man.
I just thought it was crazy. I was like, holy shit, like they're actually putting this stuff on TV? Like, why not just tell people to take vitamin E? Because apparently that fixes the problem, you know? I bet you that pill's like 90% vitamin E
Oh, probably.
and like 10% sugar.
Yeah. Or like Viagra mixed with it.
Yeah. To help, like, break the calcium
Right,
up,
right.
you know? Like, you gotta
Just get all that blood to it.
you gotta keep it hard and it'll straighten itself out.
All right, we're losing viewers here. They're like, all right, we don't care about dick medicine.
Oh, but yeah, I saw that and I thought about you.
That's funny, man.
I know.
What channel was this on? I'm sure I'll see it. Man, if I see it, I'm gonna like pause it, rewind it.
It was
record
on
it.
like one of those like rerun channels where they just play like a bunch of old shows. Not like Nick at Night or TV Lane or nothing. It was like
So do you think they did like an audience study and found out that a lot of the people that watch their channel like
They
post
could
on
have.
social media about having a crooked dick?
it
And
could
they're like,
be.
hey, if you want people to buy advertisement on your channel.
How would something like that like come about?
They
What?
probably take like doctors, and then they probably and like
Yeah, they
they'll
probably talk
probably
to
make
doctors.
you sign
yeah.
like a waiver, be like, hey, we're gonna use the results of like your crooked penis, but we're not gonna like use your name, and we're gonna submit it for like journal medicine.
To be
things
fair,
like that.
when I think crooked penis, I think like
Sorry.
not curved to the left. Like I think like crooked, like jagged,
Like a diamond.
like a scoliosis dick.
Yeah.
You know?
Scoliosis.
Yeah.
like a no backbone dick.
Yeah. Or broken backbone dick. You know.
Oh man.
For the record, when you say crooked, that's what I think. I don't think sloping to the left.
We gotta-
Did somebody say hi to us on our
Yeah.
YouTube feed?
It was
Who said
Aaron Christensen.
it? Aaron Christensen.
What's up, Aaron?
Thanks
Christensen?
for listening,
Thanks for
man.
watching.
Feel free to share this with all your friends. Post it in groups. Maybe like one of those groups where they do like the couch auction thing or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. These usually get a lot of
Oh yeah, they do.
a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, share the shit out of us, man. Share us with people you don't like. They'll probably not like you because of it. I don't know.
Exactly.
So what the fuck else happened, guys?
I don't know. There was no celebrity deaths. Anything you can think of?
Yeah, there was some dude. I couldn't tell you what his name was. Oh, the director of Metalocalypse. You guys ever watch that show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he died. He was
Never heard of
hospitalized like a month or so ago. He died. I don't know what for. I couldn't even tell you his name. I just know he was the director of Metalocalypse.
Oh man, what's his? He was also a musician, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
not like a famous musician.
Hold on a second.
He what? No Wayne Static or David Bowie or
No,
Prince.
but hold on. I gotta think if I'm thinking of the right.
Metalocalypse. If he was the director and like the writer of all the music and songs and shit, like he was good. I dig the fuck out of that show. It was good.
Have you got any more records?
No, still the same ones I got.
I didn't listen to them.
No, haven't listened to them in a while. I did notice Plaid Room Records up in was that Indian Hill? Was they're located?
Batavia, I think.
Batavia, something like that.
Something like that.
Plaid
yeah.
Room Records, they're up in Cincinnati
We
somewhere.
got a bigger shop now.
They are moving into a bigger shop. They had a whole bunch of new used stuff come in today, and they had a bunch of Sublime stuff.
Oh no way! Did they really?
Yeah.
I mean, I just got paid. I kind of want to go up there.
They had a
now.
bunch. They had a bunch of Sublime stuff. They had like some Pantera. There was a
Ooh.
bunch of stuff
Dude, I bet
that I
those
was
are
like
probably
flipping
gone.
through. Probably. But you know how they do like the videos where they flip through and
Mhm.
show you all the records. There was a ton of stuff. I was like, damn, I wish I had like 500.
Did they
bucks
have
to go
40
up there.
ounces to freedom? Did you see the one with the sun on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
man. I need to get
can I
that.
read this about John Schnapp?
Yeah.
Is that the Metalocalypse guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it was posted by his fiancee Holly Payne. She said, "It's with a broken heart that I announce the passing of our beloved John Schnapp, who died peacefully on July 19th. John ultimately succumbed to the effects of a massive stroke. He had a blood clot removed from his left carotid artery, but the bleeding could not be stopped. Irreparable and catastrophic damage was caused to both his hemispheres of all brain activity ceased. His sister Deborah and I had to make the difficult decision to take him off life support. There was no possible way for him to recover. Please understand." So she feels a lot of guilt about this.
Damn.
That's sad.
I spent the last hour of his life with him, holding with him, holding him, laying my head across his massive chest, kissing him, stroking his hair, playing his favorite songs, and telling him over and over again how much I loved him. Or I love him. My life has been forever changed by John. I feel endlessly grateful to have shared 16 years of laughter, love, and incredible adventures together. And it goes on. I mean, it's just too sad.
On the next episode of Tim reads statements from the internet.
Yeah, pretty much. But hold on, I want to go to his IMDb because I know that like this guy is really familiar.
Familiar.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say while he's looking that up, I had a great idea. You know how we're always singing songs on the show and stuff?
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool if we found some place that did karaoke and we did a KYHBB karaoke night.
Well, that would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
I think we all should do that. That would be cool.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
I think it'd be one of the more brilliant ideas I've had. Like in the past, we've tried to do like comedy shows and like raise money and shit.
I mean,
I think we could do better
that
at a
kind
karaoke
of,
thing.
I mean, that kind of worked. I think just the location sucked.
Yeah.
I think that was the only issue with
The first
our comedy
time,
show.
the first time we did the comedy show,
it did pretty good.
it did good because it paid our bills.
Yeah.
You know, we had bills to pay,
Yeah.
and ultimately it paid the bills. Second time we did
and
it,
Jay helped out a lot with that.
yeah. Second time we did it, not so much.
Yeah.
Didn't we do it a third time too? Yeah, we did.
We did 3 of them.
We did
the
3
first
of 'em.
one did good. The second one did okay, and the third one was just kind of like, eh.
The third one was better than the second one. Now I'll say that.
Was it really? I
Yeah.
can't remember. You know, one night I was pretty bad.
Yeah, you were way bad off.
Yeah.
Double Jager bombs all night.
Yeah. I think if we would have had a better venue, I think it would have been better.
Yeah.
I think just that place was just a bad spot.
My
In the middle of nowhere.
One of my kids asked me the other day, he was like, how come we don't ever go to that pizza place anymore? I was like, because they're fucking closed, man.
Yeah, they're
Because
gone.
nobody went there. That's
Yeah.
why.
They're still closed, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's there.
Buildings up for sale.
That's just a bad location, man.
There's nothing on that side of Independence anymore, man.
Like
It's-
Domino's, and that's it.
Yeah.
So does he look familiar to you?
No.
Okay, so I know.
Looks like a fat John C. Riley.
kind of.
Oh, let me see this guy.
He was on Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Oh,
a
he
lot.
does.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
So
I've seen
that's
that
how I
before.
thought he looked familiar. But
Gotcha, bro.
Metalocalypse is a good show. But
Yeah, the music was killer, too.
yeah, the guy that did the music.
Electrocuted.
Yeah, and was the Batman. The guy that did the music for that also was the guy who did the metal hardcore Batman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That
I
the Metal
think.
Batman was fucking
Yeah.
killer.
He did Metal Batman.
Yeah, you've never seen Metal
I've
Batman?
seen Metal Batman.
Yeah. Shit's great. Yeah, I couldn't have picked him out of a lineup of fat John C. Riley's.
Fat John C. Riley.
He looks like a fat John C. Riley. I'm
Kind
telling
of does, yeah.
you. Yeah.
I like John C. Riley.
I like him, too. I think he's a good actor. I like him when he does serious stuff,
Yeah.
you know? Like, wasn't he in...
He did, well, I can't remember.
Oh,
There's a
man.
movie that comes to mind, and it was like a serious movie.
Yeah.
Brendan
Uh,
Small is the guy who does the music for Death Clock.
Brendan's
And,
got a mangina. Brendan's got a mangina. I love that movie. Because, like, his mom's out there saying, like, Brendan's got a
Yeah. They play that all the time on,
They
like,
do play
MTV
that,
and
yeah,
stuff.
They do.
How sad's MTV now?
MTV is very sad.
When's the
So
last time
sad.
you watched a music video on MTV?
Dude, I don't know, but I saw something the other day, and like I don't know if they were serious or not, but it said, it was like a tweet. It says, when you realize that MTV used to play music, MTV stood for music television, that they used to play music videos, and it was like a young kid. I'm like, please tell me this kid is not being serious. Like he didn't know, like MTV used to play, like.
He probably didn't.
Dude, that
Dude,
is
it's probably
scary.
been 10 years since MTV's played a music
Dude,
video.
that is scary. Well, they have TRL right now, but it's like, you know, TRL.
They probably don't
is-
even play the whole videos, do
No,
they?
it's probably like 5 minutes. Like, we got like, Cardi B in like her 2-second music video, and then we move right on to Justin Bieber. It's like
Yeah.
cool. Like,
It's like, who the fuck wants to watch
no
that
one
shit?
cares. Exactly.
I knew that TRL was going to fail.
Because of Carson Daly.
No. Well, I hate Carson Daly, but I knew it was
Yeah.
going to fail when, like, all the new metal heads came out and voted Korn #1 63 days in a row.
Why, you didn't
remember
like
that?
Korn?
No, I liked Korn.
Yeah.
But, like, for MTV to have the #1 requested video be, like, a metal video,
Yeah.
I knew it was going to go downhill. From
I knew
there.
Nookie was up there for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nookie was up there for
Freak
a
on
long
a Leash
time.
was the first video to get retired
Really?
because it was number one for 63 days in a
I was
row.
thinking of listening to like some Backstreet Boys or something. Oh man, you gonna take my last Corona, bro?
Oh man, I don't have to. I'm sorry.
It's cool, man.
No, I'll drink it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Here's a little fun video.
I'm just messing with
Or
you,
fun-
dude. If
fun
you want,
fact.
you can have it.
Do
I
you-
was just messing, dude.
Do you know the second video to ever be retired from
Hey,
TRL?
Can I have that? It's probably an Eminem video.
You're gonna laugh. It
Alanis Morissette.
was the Bum Bum song by Tom Green.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was number one for one day. It was like this whole thing he came out with. He was like, "We gotta get the Bum Bum song to number one," and then like everybody called and voted for it or whatever, and then he wanted you to give him that beer.
Oh, did he?
I'll get it. No,
I felt so
I'll get
bad.
it. No, I'll get it. Don't feel bad, dude. It's cool.
But he got it to number one, and then like you said, he was like, you know what? It's all downhill from here. Can't beat number one. Can't be better than number one. Gonna have to retire the video. So they retired the video. Good old Tom Green.
Tim,
I remember
I
when-
love you, dude.
I love you too. When Tom Green did the Bum Bum song on their like TRL cruise or whatever,
I don't remember that.
didn't he? I want to say
He might have
did
died.
My bum is on your lips.
The bum is on the ship. That's all I remember.
I don't know.
I remember when that song was huge.
That was a good song, though, man. Like, in all honesty, I thought
Yeah.
it was a great song. It was catchy.
I mean, Eminem used it. The my bum is on your lips. Or,
Yeah. What part of the song did he use? I know he used it.
it was in
It was in his.
Oh,
back,
but it's
right?
okay
Yeah.
for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My
Yeah.
bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips.
Yeah.
And if you just like it, I might just
Give
give
it a little kiss. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, man, for helping us out there.
Yeah. Good old Eminem.
Your knowledge of Eminem music trivia is
Dude, I was
Endless.
actually. I'm not that giant Eminem.
What?
Big of an Eminem fan. I like him, but I'm
I
not
liked
like,
him.
Oh my god, I love Eminem.
I went through an
I liked
Eminem
his
phase.
first like 3 albums
Yeah.
were like gold, but now I'm just like, it's fucking Eminem. Like his shit's weak as fuck now.
Like his. He has his flow is really short. It's not like what it used to be.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know. He'll be like done, and then he'll sit there and like walk around and be like done.
Well,
It's
he'll be like, I had it in my head for a minute. We were like,
something about Build-A-Bear.
Still better than Bone Thugs. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah,
this and that and that and that and then this,
yeah, exactly.
then this and then that and then that and then that and then this.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Is that a real song?
No,
but
but
that's
like
exactly
that's
how
what
it
he does.
is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's like that's not really like
I'm
freestyle.
standing
It's like
on the
chopped
street
up.
underneath a light.
I thought you were like trying to, like make fun of like
Then that, like that, and
like this and like that and like this and
that.
it's like that. And who gives a fuck about those? So just chill
Chill
to the next episode. I thought you were like trying to rip on that. I was like,
Yeah.
that's fucking genius, man. Don't be ripping on that shit. That was another album that Flat Room Records had. Was The Chronic by Dr. Dre.
Yeah, dude, and that was like brand new. It was like perfect
That wasn't-
shape.
But no, that's
Oh,
one
It
was used.
Was it a
Right.
repro? Oh, it was used.
And then the new used bin thing they got. Yeah,
Dude, that was a. Well, they had one when we were up there.
they had one. Yeah,
That was like a perfect shape.
Yeah.
It had to been brand new.
probably.
I want to buy records, but they're so damn expensive.
I just want them because like the album covers are cool as fuck,
Oh,
dude.
dude, I know.
Like I want to tile a wall in badass fucking album covers.
Yeah.
But like you said, for $20 a pop, fuck, I could print them off on a computer for less than that.
Yeah, you can get
It's
like
really
a good,
hipster
like, reprint.
though to like that. That's like such a in thing
Yeah,
to do.
you know, I
and
realize
it's gonna go out of style.
I realize it's a hipster thing, but I don't think I'm really a hipster, man. I just like what I like.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's a fucking hipster's fucking statement to make, I know. But still,
yeah.
I'm not a hipster, man.
But they're so
Never had a
it's
man bun.
cool to have like all right, look, getting like the digital version of like download, it's like sounds perfect. There's just something cool. Like I still like to buy CDs. It's just something cool about the feeling of having
The
something
physical copy,
in
yeah.
your hand.
Oh, I agree
and like,
with you.
And then the fact that it's like on a bigger scale, you get a better cover. It's just I don't know. It's just cool and like he was playing the record. He was playing. You were playing Rob Zombie. White Zombie. I'm sorry.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? For a record, this actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is pretty old technology.
Like I hate to say it, and I hate to sound fucking hipster again, but like to me, music sounds better on vinyl.
Whoa, now this is we're getting really into hipster territory now.
Yeah,
Clicks and pops
I know.
and white noise and all that other
mean,
fun stuff.
it just sounds, I don't want to say cleaner, but it sounds brighter, more robust. Almost like when you listen to a song on like an old boombox or something, how it's got presence to it, you know? You feel me?
I know where you're coming from.
Right.
I just disagree.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We agree to disagree.
I grew
but it's
up,
okay
I
that you're
grew up
wrong.
with records. My stepdad had like a whole. When you walked into the trailer that I grew up in, like you opened up the front door and there was like a bookshelf that was built into the wall.
Where'd you grow up? 8 Mile?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you throw up mom's spaghetti?
No,
What's on your shirt, man? Looks like some spaghetti.
but he had all these records. Like it was cool, and I used to take them out and hold them. I mean, like it was really cool. But
Your records or your stepdad?
my stepdad, so like he had. I remember like
No, you used to take your stepdad out and hold him.
good one. That was a good one. I walked
was
straight
good.
into that.
He was just like, what? Huh?
But and I get it. Like I love like everything you're saying about the album, like having a big
Right.
13-inch like
Dick,
Yeah.
yeah.
holding your dad.
The record or your stepdad's?
Holding your dad's 13-incher. All right, sorry, go ahead.
It's a
Is it
record
slept to the
breaker.
left?
I'm trying to think of like vitamin E. Like I'm trying to work that in. But and he had like a big stereo and everything, and I remember like listening to records and stuff when I was a kid, but no, like I still throw on a set of headphones, bring up an MP3.
It's MP3s are definitely way more convenient.
But like, here's
Don't
the
get me wrong.
thing now. So technology has changed. So you got better needles, like for like a record.
Yeah,
The
Oh, yeah.
speakers on a record, or for like a record player, are better, and the internals on a record player are better. So the thing is that some people are like, oh well, you know, wow, it sounds like shit. It's like, it doesn't sound digital, but it's better than what it was back in the day because everything's newer.
Yeah.
Technology's better. Needles are better. Like the turntable itself is better. You know, it's just everything's better. I get that people are like, I don't listen to that
It's
old
an
technology.
upgrade to something that's obsolete.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it still sounds good to me.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's.
I just don't think it sounds better.
I mean, it sound. I don't mean it sounds better than digital. I
Yeah.
mean it sounds better than what it used to sound.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't think it sounds better either. It sounds like it has more presence to it. Like you can almost feel it.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot more going on than you just pushing a button, hitting play.
See,
And
I just think
it adds like a whole
speakers-
nother layer to
Yeah.
like it's the feel of, to me anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's the medium in which you're listening to it. Good headphones, good speakers, a good
Yeah.
subwoofer,
Yeah.
Oh
a
yeah.
good amp, and all that. Like good setup.
I guarantee you, we could do a test where
Blindfold me.
we don't have to blindfold you. Just sit behind you, and we could either play a record or play an MP3. We'll play them both, and then I bet you couldn't tell us which one was different.
Yeah, I
mean, like
argue
when
that.
he played White Zombie, I couldn't tell if it was a record or not.
It sounds clean.
But the fact that it was up pretty loud, so probably could be a reason why.
Mhm.
So maybe if I had headphones on, I could probably.
You might be able to hear like the
the-
record,
the-
or
yeah.
the,
I mean-
the needle noise or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I have Thriller on vinyl.
Oh, really?
The old Thriller
The original?
with like Michael Jackson in the white leisure suit.
You should bring that over, dude. We'll jam it one night.
I will. But like I get like the whole thing about vinyl. I think it's cool as fuck to have a old Thriller album.
I was
but
actually looking to get that album too.
Really?
What's up? Yeah.
it's really cool because like the sleeve that the record's in
Right.
has like Paul McCartney and him, and I think it's like they're in like a convertible. It's like a character drawing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still have that. Like it's pretty old, and I've taken it out and I've listened to it a lot.
Right.
In fact, I'd have to go and look for it because it's been a long time since I've like got that out.
Now, was that
looked
yours
up.
or was that your stepdad's?
No, I think it's just something that I found in my mom's storage one day, and I asked her if she was like if she even knew she had it. And
You
she was like,
partial to
"No."
this? Nah.
Yeah, and I just grabbed
Child
it.
molester.
I also have a Bill Cosby.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I have a Bill Cosby record.
Don't
too.
tell me you got R. Kelly.
No, I wish I could say that. No, I have because it's like old. They're like I don't know if they're like first. No, they're not. I'm sure they're not first.
He's got a
prints.
James Gunn album
Yeah.
just rambling.
Yeah.
But it's
Tweets
like,
read by James Gunn on vinyl.
Yeah.
I think it's Bill Cosby as himself or something like that. But
We got one. I think it's me.
Yeah, probably.
It's cool though.
but yeah, I just I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Like I get the way like having records is cool.
That and you get to
Yeah.
go like pick them out. Man, they're always so cool. Like it's
That's
To
one
me,
thing I
it's-
miss about
But I
like, the
remember
old school
yeah,
days.
you
Going
gotta
to
go pick it out.
going to a store
yeah.
and buying a record or an album, a CD, tape, whatever.
I guess
I miss that.
I like my dad had all those records,
Right.
but I thought it was cool as hell when he brought home Doggy Style.
Another good album, man.
Yeah, well, but it wasn't like the record; it was the CD.
Ah.
And like that, I was like just as blown away by that as I mean, like the records are cool and all, but then he brought home Doggy Style. Well, I wasn't able to listen to it, but I was able to look at it with like the dog.
On the doghouse looking down.
and
Got
he's
it,
like
yeah.
looking down at the girl going into the doghouse.
You ever notice it's got a lot of George Clinton references on
Yeah.
there? Yeah. Like the whole thing is like
Yeah.
a giant George Clinton reference.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Remember I told
heavily.
you the other day, I was like, I think I've ever listened to that CD.
Dude, it's a great album,
Or
man.
album,
It
CD,
is.
whatever.
Murder is the case that they gave me.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Such a good song,
Yeah.
too. I love that. As I look up at the sky, my mind starts dripping. A tear drops my eye. My body temperature falls. Yeah, I know. That's a great
You
fucking
sound
album.
just like Snoop Dogg. Like, if I close my
He
eyes now,
does.
that is a test that I would like to do.
Shaking.
I don't know,
breaking.
man.
Trying to save the dog.
Where's he at? I know he's here.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'll smell it. I'll smell it.
We need to do a KYHBB karaoke night. I think that would get a big draw, and we could like hand out stickers and flyers and shit.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good. We can all get up there and,
And do something.
Yeah,
Or all three of us get up there. We all need to go up there and do Santa Monica.
yeah.
Oh.
You know, I was reading something. That's
or Inside Out by
yeah.
U6.
Yeah,
There you go.
U6.
I was reading something like the top 50
Oh,
songs
and
that
Watch
Our
us burn
super-
to a beautiful oblivion. Sorry.
Rendezvous
that
that
I'm
I'm
through
through
with
with, now
you.
I'm through with you!
Sorry, go ahead.
But Santa Monica, like it was on the top 50 songs that people love that are really disturbing, and Santa Monica was on that list.
How's it disturbing?
It was like something about like
They're going
the
out to drown.
suicide of his
Yeah, it's to drown.
ex-girlfriend or something like that, or the murder of his ex-girlfriend, something like that.
Swim out past the breaker.
Yeah.
And watch the world
die.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. People come. Yeah. 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 yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
I am still living
With
with
your
ghost.
Lonely
Lonely and dreaming of the West Coast.
I
I
don't wanna be your
downtown.
I know where we're going.
I don't wanna be your stupid game.
With my big black boots and an old suitcase.
See, that's what I'm saying. We could totally go do that at KYHBB karaoke.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
KYHBB karaoke night.
Yeah.
What
don't
we
think-
should do is have one of us get up on stage,
Right.
and it will be like spaced out in the crowd. Like if Jerry gets up on stage, I'll be on one side of the crowd, you'll be on the other.
And come together.
And
And
then,
like,
like,
have like the headlights on us, like lights. Like, boop, boop,
like
ear.
Jerry starts singing, and I am still living with your
Ghost.
Be like Soggy Bottom
And then
Boys
like you
style.
stand up and it'd be like, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. They'd be like, get up here, get up here.
We'd have to see if they got like wireless microphones and just like go up there, get them, and then like
Fuck that.
everybody
man.
just split.
Wireless headsets, dude. Britney Spears with it.
There you go. Now you're talking. But I think that'd be a good idea, KYHBB karaoke,
I agree.
because we do like to sing. And honestly, I've never done karaoke before. The closest to doing
done
karaoke that I've ever came was that one New Year's Eve when we were drunk as fuck in Eric's basement.
We were singing.
And me and you were the only two people down there. We were doing like Steel Panther. And
We
shit.
were.
Yeah,
we were doing Steel Panther. That
Yeah.
was funny.
that was awesome.
You were there the night I did it at Nuck and Futz, weren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, you were there.
I don't know.
Because I did it with Phil, with little Phil.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
did.
was there.
We were doing country music.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was bad.
Was it bad?
I mean,
I don't
was
remember
good.
the
I was
performance.
good. He was
But
bad.
Phil was bad.
I'm always good.
Fun-
Karaoke.
Funny story about Nuck and Futz karaoke. a long time ago, me and an ex-girlfriend were up there,
Yeah.
and she was doing karaoke. Well, some dickweed kept buying. Were you there that night when some dude kept like buying her drinks and shit?
No.
And I
Were
was
you
like,
gonna fight this dude?
I would have. I mean, I was pretty pissed off at the time. Looking back at it, I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Let this dude buy my girlfriend
Then
drinks. Yeah,
Go and get
saves me
cool
some money.
later.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. I got like super pissed about it. You weren't there that night?
I don't think so.
I think Justin might have been there. Good old Toby.
Yeah.
Surprised he's not. Well, he's probably on YouTube. Like, where are you guys at, man? Where are you guys at? But I don't know. For some reason, I just thought about that. As soon as you said Knockin' Futz karaoke, I was just like,
Yeah.
fucking dickhead in a green hat. Did you ever wear a green hat and go to Knockin' Futz? buy drinks for some chick?
I've never bought drinks for a chick.
Not even your old lady?
Like I bought drinks for like I remember like when we saw Little Debbie and I was like we bought that one extra drink and I was like, hey, you want this drink to that one girl? And she was like, yeah. And then like she sat there, she was gonna try to talk to me and I was like, well, see ya.
Yeah. And you didn't even we didn't even buy an extra drink. Like they just gave us
gave it to us.
They gave us an extra
and
drink.
I just took it. I was like, do you drink these? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, well, you can have that. She goes, oh, well, thanks. And she like tried talking to me. I'm like, well, I'm out of here. Bye.
Yeah. Enjoy that. See you.
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
She was the awesomest.
You're the awesomest.
What are you thinking over here, Chubbs? Looking.
I'm trying to think of another
song
song like that's like that,
That-
like Eve 6 or
that we could sing.
Yeah.
Baby Got Back.
Oh.
I don't know the
We
words
should
of
sing
You
that.
don't
it.
know all the words.
We should
to
sing
that?
an
so.
NWA song.
What about Ice Ice Baby?
Yeah, I could do the first verse.
I could do the whole song.
I know
you
you can.
I can rip that fucker apart, man. Could you
It's
do
not a
Ice
really
Ice
good song. I
Baby?
can do Ice Ice Baby.
I could do maybe
do
like
like
Two Princes by the Spin Doctors.
Yeah.
I could,
You do like
don't
What
even
I
know if I've
Got.
heard of that one.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you have.
My kids love that song.
Yeah.
now.
That
Did,
one's
did I tell you
pretty
about
easy.
that?
What, that they love that
That
song?
they're into Sublime now?
Yeah.
Well, that song.
Sublime's shit.
They are pretty good.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
What's up?
I was thinking of that Two Princes song, but I can't think of like a good place to start.
I've never heard of it that I know of.
Yeah, you have. It's like a '90s, like Hootie and the Blowfish.
I'd probably know it if I
I'd
heard
say,
it.
I would bring it up on my phone, but
damn it, it just slipped my mind. I can't remember now.
A good song that would be for karaoke?
Oh, Wonderwall.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah, Wonderwall
or
would be a
Champagne
good one.
Guys.
Supernova.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry.
What? Is that going to stink or something?
Yeah. That's bad.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad. Just get a whiff of that.
What'd you eat?
Beans. I had beans for lunch
I
and
think
beans
you're
for dinner.
burning Tim's eyes over there.
I'm sorry, guys. That one's bad. That was my fault.
Oasis.
Sorry.
All
Yeah.
day, man. Oasis.
I don't know if he's thinking hard or he's dying.
I'm trying to think of that stupid song.
Take a whiff, man. Take you
I don't-
down
I don't
memory
smell.
lane.
Hold on.
Wonderwall would be a good one, though. I
Yeah.
gotta agree with you.
I
You're
said
my
maybe you're gonna be
be
the one that saves me. And
And
after
after
all, you're my Wonderwall.
You know-
I said maybe.
Hold on a
I
second,
said
hold on.
maybe.
I just realized we're on Facebook now, and anytime you do a Facebook Live video,
Yeah.
you have to say you don't own the rights to any music,
don't
or
own
they
the
take it
rights.
down. We don't own the rights to any of the songs that you hear on this episode.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard the new 21 Pilots released 2 new songs?
Yeah.
I don't
Jumpsuit's
listen to
a
that.
Jumpsuit's
banger.
okay. Jumpsuit's okay.
Jumpsuit's a banger.
I haven't heard the other one. I heard Jumpsuit the other day. It's okay. I haven't heard the other one
If you
yet.
crank it though, bro.
It bumps a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. It was weird because I was listening to the radio and like for some odd reason like 21 Pilots came in my head. I'm like, man, I heard they got new songs and I haven't heard it yet. And literally like 3 minutes later, Shroom was like, we're gonna play that new
Jumpsuit
21
cover.
Pilots Jumpsuit, and I'm like, cool, thanks, Shroom. And then they played it, so I'm like, that's not bad.
Jumpsuit, cover me.
Yeah, I like it because he gets a little like Linkin Parkish
Yeah.
at the end of it.
You know, speaking of
Toward
Lincoln
the-
Park,
Today's the
the
day,
1 year
1
anniversary.
man.
Chester Fried
Benningfield.
Chicken. Yeah.
Bennington.
Benningfield.
Benning.
Something's. It's the 49th year anniversary of the moon landing too.
Today is? It was staged. Ask Stanley Kubrick. He'll tell you all about it.
Who's that?
He's dead.
Stanley Kubrick?
Yeah.
He's the guy who did Clockwork Orange and
The
Shining. And
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh, he thinks it was staged.
No,
No,
like
they say he
he was
directed it.
hired.
Oh,
Yeah, they say
really?
he was hired to do it.
Like a lot of the imagery in his movies, like are like I think the kid in The Shining wears like a space, like a moon landing sweater or something,
like that. Yeah.
Like there's a lot of like hints and stuff in the movie that, or in his movies, that are.
That hint at him being the one who staged it
Eh.
for the.
And I
government
think
or whatever.
2001: A Space Odyssey was also way ahead of its time, special effects wise.
So he's saying it was in space. I'm just kidding.
You're on it. No. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. I mean, never mind.
We can't talk about that because there's gonna be a fucking
Oh, dude.
lightning
it does
strike.
it-
The fucking power.
If
goes
it
out.
does it, man, I'm out of here. I'm
Yeah.
like, I ain't coming back there ever again. I'm leaving.
I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't
Absolutely.
come back either, and I live here.
Oh! Holy shit!
Hold on.
It
What was
just
it?
lightened it out, dude.
Did it?
Yeah.
Just lightning just flashed.
I had totally
Oh.
missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, mine and Tibbs like faces were both at the same time. Like, oh shit,
I was like, "What the fuck are y'all looking at, man?"
dude, that was freaky, man.
I
like-
missed it totally.
Okay, it's not really standing up, but like, dude, I'm there. Holy hell, that
It's
was
like in a
scary.
horror movie when something bad happens and the lightning strikes in the
thunder
background.
rolls.
I'm done.
It's another
And the
good lightning
lightning
strike.
strikes.
Down, down, down.
Now the love grows cold
on a sleepless night.
and the storm goes on out of control.
Bam, bam, bam.
Deep in her heart.
Thunder rolls.
You know, I always thought it'd be awesome to do a metal cover of that song,
Ooh.
and then a metal band did it, and I was like, "That's garbage,
Did it
man."
suck?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
horrible. It was like a 5-finger death punch kind of.
Oh,
sound.
speaking of him, they had to cancel their tour.
Good.
No, just kidding. That's Avenged Sevenfold. Sorry,
Fuck.
but I don't care about them either.
Yeah.
That dude had
either.
he had like a blood blister on his vocal cord.
Really?
So I had to like completely like cancel the whole tour.
I wish Ivan Moody
And I
would
heard
just
that,
fuck
and I was
Anthony
just-
Kiedis to death.
I got it.
Yeah.
This one wants to buy you flowers. I said,
Go ahead now. Okay,
This
yeah.
one-
I don't
I know
know
that
that
song.
song all that well.
dun.
What's the name of that song?
Two Princes
Really?
by the Spin Doctors. Yeah.
I thought it was
Marry
something else.
him or marry me. I'm the one that loves you, baby. Can't you see? I ain't got no future or tree, but I'm the one that to be.
Dusty B. I said this,
Has a left one sloppy penis.
What do you say now?
This one likes to take vitamin E, so he
Straighten
ain't got
that
that.
dick out. Wow.
That was good,
That
guys.
was a good one.
We should remix that.
Yeah.
Like Bruce did with the Lump Trump song.
Ah, he jumped. He jumped. He jumped. And then my
That video got a lot of action too.
It did.
A little bit.
Oh, speaking of Trump, let's talk about some Trump news.
I wish Bruce was here for this.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's some shit that went down, guys.
You want to call
Yeah.
Bruce?
I mean,
You got his number?
Yeah,
we
I got his
could,
number.
you know,
wanna
on,
call him?
He's probably out doing something.
Fuck him.
on
let's call him.
Facebook
You wanna call him? Dead
Live,
serious?
you can
Nah.
like
All right.
invite him into the stream,
Oh,
and then
don't-
even.
Not on
Don't.
this though. I don't think we do it on
I
this.
mean,
Don't give him that idea. I'm just kidding.
I don't think we can do it on here.
We can check.
I'll look and see, but I really don't think
I'll
you
flip
could.
back. I'll flip
Oh, disconnected.
back. It did.
Why did it disconnect?
Dude, I think it was at the time we were talking about.
It didn't disconnect. It like
Froze.
just froze.
And it froze on my dumb looking ass.
That's
Hold on, what's that right there?
It's not that the program froze. It's just not connected to Facebook
Refresh
anymore.
refresh the page.
I don't know if it'll.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think we
I
just
think it
fucked
screwed
it up.
Damn it.
marry him or marry
It says
me.
you're still alive.
I'm the one that loves you, baby. Can't you see? I ain't got no future or
We'll find out here.
Aw.
I don't know.
Really? Dang, man.
You know, we try to do something good here,
Yeah.
and the shit just keeps fucking up.
So it's
man.
not actually, we're not actually even recording this right now.
Yeah, we're recording it. It's just not on Facebook.
Are you recording it to,
I record it through the this program right here, the OBS studio.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
that records it.
So I mean,
Okay.
we still
That's
got it,
cool.
but you know,
I always forget that records it as well.
yeah, just a little backup.
Yeah.
Hey, we've had 45 views on that, so that's not bad. You know what? Fuck it. You know, it's whatever at this point, honestly.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are you done, or do you guys want to talk about?
Oh,
Trump?
we can talk about Trump if you want to.
I know
It don't matter to me.
he killed the. You know, I'm in that stupid trading stuff. I saw like he killed like the American dollar today.
Oh, really?
Dude, like for like the last week, the American dollar was doing good, and then he
What'd you
opened up
hear?
his mouth about something about the tariffs and talk about how like China was like,
Harley Davidson left America.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
That's way out there,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't,
Well, but
what
do
else
you guys-
happened with Trump? I mean,
Okay,
I know
so-
there was like the
Well, like the
meeting
Russian
with Putin
thing.
and
He
shit.
sat
Yeah.
down with Putin, right? They had like an hour-long meeting,
Right.
and then they went in front of the press together. And the press asked Putin if he had a file on Trump. Did he have anything like against him? And Putin denied it. He was like, "How could I have anything on Trump?" You know, like completely denied it.
Right.
And then
You know, it's still
Trump.
saying we're live on here.
I know.
Maybe we are still going. Who knows?
I don't, well, when I did the when I pulled it up on my phone, it said it was interrupted.
I don't know, but it's saying we're live here. We're
Oh well, screw it, man.
still going.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
so anyway,
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
So
I'll write it.
then we'll
Sorry.
do it live.
Go ahead, man.
So Trump, in front of the press and with Putin there, said that he believes Putin over his own intelligence agency,
Yeah.
which means that he believes Putin over his own people saying, this guy interfered with our elections.
Right.
And he said, no, I believe him. Like his own intelligence agency, the people that he employs.
Right.
He was like, these are the best in the biz. I'm employing them to be my intelligence agency. And he totally said that they're not doing a good enough job because he believes that Putin is honest.
He's got to be smoking crack, man.
He's just
Gotta
an
be.
idiot. Just an idiot. Just
If you Google idiot, he's the first picture that comes up. Do you guys know that?
Probably.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Like there was like a news stories about it and shit.
like the only thing that I like about Trump being president is that the stock market's doing good. Like literally the only thing.
Yeah, but can you
He's-
think of anything else?
He's backpedaled a little bit. Like he said that he was really stern with him and said that he wasn't.
The whole wouldn't thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like that just makes you look so much worse.
You know the thing that's funny is that there were like him and he talked with like Kim Jong Un about like all like the nuclear testing sites and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and how like oh yeah Kim Jong Un like just got rid of all his nuke like they're building another one.
Yeah,
It's
like they got rid of the old
Yeah.
one, so yeah, they got a new one now.
yeah
Well, like the tunnel collapsed or whatever, right?
yeah the tunnel collapsed.
So they had to build a new
So
one.
well they had a couple other ones like the tunnel collapsed and then they had like a launching pad. And then like a kind of like with like a little building on it, they kind of just wiped that like just completely just demolished that too. But now they're just building another one. I was looking at the satellite images of it a couple weeks ago.
Well, yeah, if you believe that it was because Trump was hard on Un, that was why he.
Hold on. Hard on noon. Just saying.
If you believe that, that's why he has made gone and meet with South Korea, and he's like saying that they're not doing nuclear testing and stuff anymore. And if that's what you believe, he destroyed all that by siding with Putin. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, if it was, like, the only thing that I could think is that his intelligence agency or whatever is, saying, like, hey, we're building a case. It's best for him to believe that we're his friend. So go out and make him just, calm him down or whatever, because we're building up the case or we're building up our defense, whatever. And we can't be honest with the press because we want the press and the American people to know what we're up to. So
Even more shady government shit.
right,
It's a governmental issue.
Yeah, I know.
but I mean, that's the only. But I don't believe that. You know, because he's backpedaled and he's on everything.
He's just an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, he may know that people interfered. Maybe he may not have anything directly with it, but I'm sure he knows. But I'm sure he's just like, how am I going to cover this up? You know what I'm saying?
Even like Ben Shapiro, the most right wing of the right wing of the right wing, has even come out and said, like, this is completely horrible for our nation.
Yeah.
To look like this way. I mean,
Do you think other
crazy.
countries laugh at us?
Oh,
yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I think
we're a joke.
because Obama hated Russia. You ever seen like the pictures of when
Oh, yeah.
Obama met?
Oh, yeah,
with, like
yeah.
Putin, and they're always kind of like, but like I've always thought the way he is with him, I always thought maybe he knew something about Russia or like the things Russia does. I mean, I know like things what Russia does. Russia's like people say if you go like if you do business in Russia and you take like a work laptop with you, you're taking like an old laptop with you. Or like you're taking something that you don't have any personal data on.
Oh, exactly.
Because everything that if you
Passes.
connect to the internet in Russia, they're like monitoring every single thing. Even like
that
a phone call,
the
everything.
whole comedy bit about the machine.
Yeah, machine.
Yeah.
Was all
The
like
machine.
it's all right there. Like
Yeah.
if you go into the country, you're being watched. They're building a case file on you, just in case.
Word gets around
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Well, it's like when I'm not a giant fan of him, but what the heck's his name? The guy who does that late show at HBO. John Oliver.
John Oliver.
Oh, yeah.
So when he went over there,
you don't like John Oliver?
I mean, he's okay.
I love
mean,
John Oliver.
I mean, I
He's
don't
good.
hate him, but I mean, he's not like. I don't
He definitely skewers things to fit
to
his
fit, yeah.
material.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a comedy thing.
Right.
Satire.
I mean,
Right.
he's funny. Like some of the things he did, like the way he portrays things is funny.
And he's
Yeah.
definitely done a lot of really interesting news stories and stuff too.
for sure.
Yeah.
But you have to take everything he does with a grain of salt, and you have to do the research to find the adverse side of the stories.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he definitely makes things, even when he's conveying truths, he skewers them in a way to fit his story.
Would
Yeah.
you say he's fake news?
No.
No. But all news is all news media
It's
you have
questionable
to,
anymore.
Yeah, you have to kind of do the research on both sides,
Yeah.
Right.
which is what drives me crazy about the people that I love, like Ben Shapiro and
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, or Alex Jones. I mean, you really have to take
You
things with a
really
grain
have,
of salt.
yeah, exactly.
But like Crowder, all those guys, even the guy of Bill Maher, you have to like look the things from the other perspective as well if you really want to get the true story. What drives me crazy is that people look to the talking heads like Shapiro, like Oliver, like Maher, like
Yeah.
Crowder, and say, I believe 100% of what they say. And that's just not the way you're supposed to do things. It used to be journalism was unbiased, and you could like look at the whole story, and they give you both sides to it,
Yeah.
and to say you could choose to go that way, but here's the evidence that go this way. Would give you both sides of the story.
That just comes back to the whole social media thing.
Yeah,
It's like everybody
is going for the view
everybody's going, yeah.
and
It's
not
like
the truth.
It's like
Right.
earlier, Angie was talking. We were talking about just McDonald's. She was like, "Oh, I saw a post about the one in Independence. There was maggots in
Maggots
the
in the
buns."
burger.
And
Yeah.
I was like, "Look, if there was maggots in the burger,
That'd be a big
McDonald's
news
would have
story.
came. That would have
Shut
been a big
down.
news story. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been shut down. Like somebody was pissed. Someone probably took a picture of like a maggot-infested burger and posted
And
it.
said it was
and said
got
it
it
was
from
from
McDonald's.
Independence. It's like,
My wife did the same thing.
like
I was
you
just like,
can't
you know what?
believe that.
Yeah.
It's like somebody who cares if it's somebody shared it. It's like you can't believe that.
Yeah,
You just can't.
if you do believe it, call up the independents of McDonald's. Say, I saw this post on Facebook. What do you have to say about this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll call it McDonald's.
But
We need to find
I
that
saw
post.
a thing. I saw a thing. Some of the like under new management and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Maybe they just did that just to be like, okay, whatever. We're under new management. For just things like that, you got to watch out for it. But it's like back to the whole Russia thing, where like when John Oliver was in Russia, interviewed Ed Snowden.
Oh yeah, Snowden.
He was like, me and my producer were there. My producer and I went into his room to get something. The door was opened, and there was a guy in there going through our shit.
Yeah.
And we're asking him, like, what are you doing? And he was just kind of like, oh, I guess I'm in the wrong room, and just leaves.
Yeah.
So it's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what did
Definitely
he do?
some shady shit.
And he
going
said,
on
like,
in
yeah,
Russia.
we were freaked out. It's like,
Yeah, absolutely. The good thing about that news story, the one that he did, was that he didn't go easy on Snowden.
No.
Oh no.
Like he
He went
gave
for the
him,
throat,
yeah,
yeah.
he went for him,
Yeah.
which
I
I thought was good.
I like Snowden though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care. I like what he did.
yeah,
NSA spying on people. Why hide it?
yeah.
Like why? Let's get this out.
Right.
I just think people are like, oh, he's a traitor. I don't look at him as an American hero, but I don't look at him as a traitor either.
He's not a traitor at all.
No.
I don't see him as a traitor anyway.
No.
Not even the slightest.
I mean, do you look at him as a traitor?
No.
And they say like, oh, he put what do they say? He put American lives at risk. He's put people at risk. Not really, because the whole reason why the NSA exists is because of the Patriot Act. Because after 9/11, they signed the Patriot Act. Dude, the Patriot Act sucks. It's never helped anybody. It's never helped. I don't think it ever helped the country. It's just for
Let me
spying.
stop you right there, because
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna let you
finish.
finish.
But let me just say that the Russian spies the 12 indictments that we have on Russian spies
right now, or due to the Patriot
were
Act.
due to the Patriot
I get
Act.
that. Now, that happened pretty recently.
Right.
But how long has the Patriot Act been in effect, though?
Right. Since 2001.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, Black Squirrel gets a
2002
nut
maybe.
every once in a while. I get that.
Right.
But it was cool I'm glad that they got him. But the fact
Well,
is,
they didn't get them. They got indictments
well, they got
on
indictments on them. Well,
Yeah.
the fact that, but they're also recording stuff within, just like random, conversations of people and things
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Everything's being collected,
Everything's
which is
being
weird
collected,
and
yeah. So-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
But we do it to
damage
ourselves, too.
control always has to be done whenever a news story's blown open.
Yeah.
And that's what I have to say about that. Like when Starbucks, like they had that
The
news
racial
story
thing?
about the racial thing.
Yeah.
They shut down all their stores and did like a day of training or whatever.
Right.
That's damage control. That
Even
has
if
to
it's
happen.
not true,
Right.
even if it's not true,
You still
they're
have
like,
to do
shit,
damage
we
control.
still got to do this to please the people, because if we don't do this, we're going to lose like crazy amount of money.
I
Stock's gonna
doubt
go
it.
Shit.
People like all the
I
white
get-
girls. Well, no, I was gonna say all the white girls that go to Starbucks don't
Like all
give
the
a
white
shit.
hipster girls, they care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, I got to think about it, I was like, all the white girls that like frequent Starbucks are probably dating black dudes. You know.
The sliding
I mean-
scale, like the example of using Starbucks there doesn't quite add up, because lives weren't put at risk when Starbucks was being called out as being racist or whatever.
Yeah, there's no
Well, some
lives in
people
danger
think
there.
so.
But no matter what, I mean, like, to say that something had to be done about this,
There is damage control.
There
Just about
has to be
everything.
damage control.
There is. For
anytime you
everything.
blow the lid
Yeah.
off something,
It's like Disney. Disney's probably going to have damage control due to
James Gunn.
James
yeah,
Gunn.
I mean,
Sure.
they're going to
Probably
put
be-
somebody in
Yeah.
there that can handle that move.
Should
Well,
we
that-
should
no.
we do damage control over our YouTube video that got taken down?
No.
There's
Should-
nothing you can do
should we-
except
should
go
we-
back after 90 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we issue an apology that Chubbs can read
We
next
should.
week?
we should. We should do like a formal video, like apology from all of us. Just like
I wish I had a
bits and
podium.
pieces of like the video.
Yeah.
You should. And I think that'd be funny.
I
We'll
wa-
get behind the poster.
Sit behind the
Yeah.
flag. You guys stand on my shoulder, just call out of
Make
frame.
it look like a weird interrogation video or something.
Have you
Shoot
ever
it on a
seen
VHS cam and
Yeah,
shit.
like an ISIS video.
I went down an Andy Kaufman wormhole one day, or what do you call it, vortex, and I was watching all the videos that he did, or all the stuff that he did in the 80s and early 90s, I think. When he was on that show Fridays, I think it was called Fridays, and
I think so, yeah.
he was in a sketch where he stopped in the middle of the sketch and was like, I can't do this. I can't pretend to be high. That's not who I am. I just don't agree with this. And like a fight broke out. Like he had water thrown in his face, and then he got up and he went after the guy who screamed the N-word from the Seinfeld. Kramer, yeah. What's his real name? That doesn't matter. But he.
It doesn't matter what his name is.
Something Richards.
Keith.
No, wasn't Keith Richards. It was something Michael Richards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next week he went on the show and said that it was all fake. And
Yeah.
then in the middle of reading that, he was like, I can't do this. He goes, it's all real. They want me to do this to save their own ass. And then like the guy who was sitting next to him was like the director of the show.
Yeah.
Got up and was like, "What the hell?" It was so. Oh man, it's so good. I loved Andy Kaufman.
We do need to do like a YouTube apology video.
Yeah.
I think that'd just be epic.
And just blast YouTube with it.
Yeah.
The video was 2 years old. And
Say the breakfast at Tiffany.
That's a good song.
Well,
too,
he said,
man.
what did he say?
Fridays.
Fridays.
yeah.
Do you think TGI Fridays?
I don't know why. I don't know why. All right, moving along. That was weird. All righty then.
I don't know, man. But I think that is going to be our time this week, folks. We've been hitting it for about almost 80 minutes now.
Raw dogging it.
I love how we started off with our most uncomfortable stuff and then go into just regular banter.
Yeah, that happens, man. You got to get the rough stuff out of the way, man.
It was good. It was
know.
good.
We got to hit them with a little bit of foreplay next time, you know.
Yeah.
Work
Into that.
Yeah, work into it, you know. But this is going to be our time. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Sorry if there was any glitches on Facebook Live. Typically we don't do Facebook Live, but we're banned from YouTube till October 13th. Yeah.
Gotta go somewhere.
October 13 stakes over here.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for tuning in. And there was a comment. I don't know if it is going to show up here. Yeah, I don't know what happened to all the comments that was on there.
He said
He said, love the show. Glad to see the studio up and going. What was his name?
Alec Christensen.
Yeah, it was Christensen was the last
Aaron.
name. Aaron Christensen.
Aaron
Yeah.
Christensen.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank
Sorry.
you for tuning in, man. You
Yeah.
know, we try to give you a good product, good show every week. Not just for you, but for everybody that watches and listens.
Hey, while you're at it,
Yeah.
go there and subscribe to audibletrial.com.
/ KYHBB.
Yeah.
Go and do that, man. It'll help us out. I think there's only been like one person do it ever, and that's just garbage. But anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, you probably already follow us on Facebook. But check us out on Twitter, Instagram, which we don't really post on there, which I'll take a picture when we're done here, post it to Instagram. All the social media things, you know, we're on them. You know, most of them, not all the mainstream ones.
That was them right there.
Yeah. Cut to it real quick. There you go. There, you can check us out there. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, which we can't do live for 90 days on that. Snapchat, which I never fucking use, and you can email us.
Yeah.
You know, so go do all that stuff, man. Check us out. Tell a friend. What was I used to say? If you like us, tell a friend. If you hate us, tell 10 friends.
yeah.
Do that, man. Be on the lookout. We're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to do it. The KYHBB karaoke.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Karaoke. Yeah, we need to do that and our apology video.
Yeah, and our apology video.
Yeah.
Look for that. We'll have that up. Maybe we can record that sometime this week. If you guys want to get together
yeah,
or
we
something.
can do it tonight
Sure.
real quick.
Yeah, maybe. I gotta put pants on.
Do it without pants, so it makes it cool.
Yeah. Put my hand in my underwear and just
Yeah, and read from it.
just give it one of these
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, you should do it. Like what? I ain't doing anything. I got
Like,
a scratch.
You guys are just assuming
Yeah.
that I'm jerking it right now, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Or am I?
Man, that dude could just been shaking something up in his pants. He could not have been jerking.
Could have been mixing up like a.
He could have been shaking like a
I
5-hour
don't know.
energy or something.
Yeah, you never know, man. A really good shake. Anyway, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for listening. iTunes, Stitcher, whatever podcatcher app that you're using this week. Thanks for listening. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm Left for Slope and Dusty B.
Chubby Friendly.
And
we are out. Fuck you, Toby.
Fuck you, Toby.